Hello everyone, it's now Thursday the 23rd of May in the year of our Lord 2024. I've been shopping again, yes, nothing else to do but go out and hit the shops. I didn't actually hit them, I walked in them and perused. Some shops I perused for longer, other shops it was just a quick and out of there. Especially the shops that only had me in them as a customer. So now I didn't go to York, but I went to the designer outlet, McArthur Glen, near Fulford, on the outskirts of York. And I've never spent so much in the designer outlet, probably because I was on my own and had no one to answer to. So it was spend, spend, spend like I'd won the Littlewoods pools. Molly's just walked in. Hello, Molly. So shall I show you what my haul is? I've eaten couple of the items from the haul, so I can't show you those. I went to the Cadbury outlet shop and I purchased these Cadbury Delights soft nougat, hazelnut flavour and caramel, whatever they're called, bars. I also purchased, out of date but still edible, Cadbury mint flavoured twirl. I bought 2 of those, but I've eaten one. I also bought a Starbar Duo, which again has been pooed out. These will not I will not be consuming these or pooing them out in any shape or form, because when I got home and just happened to be looking at the label, it says not suitable for vegetarians. Can you believe it? Cadbury Choco Sandwich, choc-filled biscuit, not suitable for vegetarians. I couldn't see what is not vegetarian. It's not obvious. So they've probably put a bit of, I don't know, aborted fetus in there or something. They'll have done something evil because it's Cadbury is owned by Mondelez International. Oh, I shouldn't touch this stuff really. It's poison. And finally, from the Cadbury shop, they don't provide bags and they don't provide receipts in the Cadbury shop, in the McArthur Glen designer outlet. For £1, I don't think, it seems quite heavy, I don't think there's anything in it, but we have an Easter egg. It's May, but who knows? Well, we do know. No, I miss, there's something about Easter egg-shaped chocolate that tastes different to regular. So I saw one for £1 and I thought, yeah, I'll have it. So that was from the Cadbury shop. The last place I went to was M&S, and no, it's all self-service now, have you noticed? Also, everyone wants your email address. They all want your details so they can harvest your info or your organs. So I refused. Some of the shops I went into, I was already on their system. But they want to send you an email receipt. And they say that under the guise of getting your email address, so you can be bombarded with advertising shite. Plus, some companies sell your details on. So be wary. Don't just say, you know, oh yes, blah, blah, just, unless you want to, of course, but it's up to you. So from M&S, I know I have bought a summerish jacket, that cord one, which I did wear yesterday to McArthur Glen. But I wanted something a bit lighter in colour. So I got this M&S, was normally £50, outlet price £35. I tried it on in the shop, and it's a nice lightweight summer jacket just to pop over your t-shirt and jeans when it's a bit nippy. You know what I mean? It's button up, and I don't think there's no internal pockets on this, just two external. So yeah, it does fit nice, arm length and body length. So that was from Marks and Spencer outlet. So I went in there first, had a peruse, tried it on first, and then it was absolutely tipping it down yesterday. The buses are fairly frequent, but I thought, well, I'll go back into M&S and have another look while it was raining hard, hoping that the rain would stop a bit. but it didn't. So anyway, and all the bags you're provided with, they're all made of paper, so they were a bit of a soggy mess. You can see they're a bit dirty. Oh, and I had a huge to-do and a hoo-ha going on the bus. Well, I didn't, some girl did. I got the bus okay, went upstairs, tipping down with rain. You couldn't see much going on from the window, but this girl got on, and then she sort of went upstairs, came upstairs, and then a woman said, oh, they want you to go back down. He wants you to go back down. And then the bus was stopped. The driver turned the bus off, and apparently she hadn't paid correctly. She just briefly swiped her card on the doodah and went up, but it didn't take it. It made a noise. So she just said, oh, well, I've just put some money on it. It hasn't shown up yet. I was going to pay on the way out. And the driver wasn't having any of it. He said, well, you should have said that. He said, it's not how it works. You pay when you get on, and you should have said that's what you were doing, you know, blah, blah. So anyway, kept hearing the card and and then I thought, oh, I'll go. I would have paid, to be honest, I would have paid the £2 fare for this girl. But I was upstairs, top deck, at the front. The drama was happening downstairs. But anyway, I heard some woman, I heard a bit of muttering. So upshot was, this woman paid her fare, and the girl was saying, oh, are you sure? Are you sure? She seemed genuinely grateful. And then she came upstairs a bit teary over the incident, and there was people around the bus saying, oh, it's all right, love, don't worry about it. It's all right. Get down, Harry. Harry can smell my egg. So, yeah, so... but the driver had a bit of an attitude. He was driving aggressively. It was like, the engine of the bus sounded aggressive. I went to Joe Browns. I used to buy quite a few shirts from Joe Browns, but they've gone a bit too garish for me. And I still have a couple. And I've also got a Joe Browns jacket, smart casual jacket, and a waistcoat. And I saw this waistcoat, and I do like, you know, a waistcoat. I wouldn't, you know, at certain places I would wear this. You can, you know, you wear it with a nice casual shirt, pair of jeans in the summer, and, you know. So it's a casual waistcoat. I would not wear this certain places. I would wear this in Ilkley. I'd wear this in Hebden Bridge. But there's certain places I wouldn't wear it. But yeah, I think I did try it on again. I tried it on. It didn't look quite right with what I was wearing. But yeah, a waistcoat from Joe Browns there. Oh, it does. It's got some loose bits. I think you can just do those up. So that was 59, now 41. So yeah, I think it did look nice on, so I thought I'd have it. So that was from Joe Browns. Then, well, this is not in order of, you know, I went to a lot of shops. I even went into some designer shops. I went into like Ralph Lauren and Paul Smith and Gant and other places. I looked in Paul Smith. I was after a fine gauge cotton jumper, or just something thin for summer. And I looked at one in Paul Smith. Well, I daren't open. They were so neatly folded on the shelves. I daren't do that. I daren't. I sort of held them like they were a precious jewel or something, and sort of, you know, tried to look at it without actually opening it up, because there was someone ogling, someone, you know, eyeballing me, and I'm thinking, oh. And then I looked at the price, and it was something silly, £135 for a wafer thin jumper that you'd be able to see my nipples through. So I didn't bother with that. I don't need any new bedding, but I went to Bedeck. Bedeck, established in 1951, and just bought a new duvet cover and a couple of pillowcases. Bedeck of Belfast. So that's a duvet cover I bought. That's what it looks like. And with the duvet cover, I purchased 2 Oxford pillowcases. Now I have 4 pillows on my bed, but I sleep on some Egyptian cotton or silk ones underneath. They're just plain dark grey. So I only needed 2. The girl on the till wanted to know if I wanted a bottom sheet. I said, oh no, I have soft cotton jersey for my bottom sheet because I sleep on memory foam and I like something a little bit more, with a little bit more give, I said. I don't have a bag for the next shop. I just popped it in to the bag I had. There's a shop called Pro Cook with lots of kitchen pots and pans, knives, etc. Mark's been having trouble getting certain tins and jars open of late with his problems with his psoriasis on his hands at the moment. So he calls for me to open things. So I saw this. I thought that will help Mark to open up jars. He won't be reliant on me. I shouldn't have bought it really because I quite like it when he comes to me with a jar and I have to open it for him, you know. Roger to the rescue. Also, I bought some more scissors for the kitchen. I think these are about £4 or £5. I've got some Gino Di Campo ones I bought from Asda and they've proved to be pretty shite. Don't buy anything with Gino Di Campo's name on it. I wouldn't recommend it. He's a bit of a, isn't he? So some kitchen scissors. And then I thought these were a good offer. You can never have enough knives. And actually coming back on the bus there was a couple of layabouts up on the top deck. So I was glad to have these knives, although I would have had to somehow remove this protective plastic here to take the sheath off to, you know, do the stabbing. So it was 3 knives for £9. So there is a cover on there, but I'll probably keep that. I can't take it off. But that's a chef's knife. And then we've got a utility knife for general choppings and a serrated one, a serrated utility knife, which is ideal for cutting rolls and bagels and things because you need a bit of serration on the thing. So I got those. So yeah, three for £9 for 3 knives. I thought that was good value. Oh, and the last place, and I was really pleased. I've had white stuff shirts in the past, but during a recent clear out where I tried on most of my clothes, the white stuff shirts didn't fit. My pot belly was showing, buttons were under strain, and some of them I just didn't think suited me. So I went to white stuff. I like the look of 3 shirts, so I took up 3 shirts into the fitting room, came out with 3, I didn't nick any, but bought 2 of them. One shirt, I think it was the colour I didn't care for. Anyway, these shirts fit me and they fit me nicely, so I have lost some belly and I'm planning on losing a bit more. So this one, it's a very small leaf pattern, but the green of this goes very well with that green corduroy jacket I got from All Saints in Phoenix. So, you know, that's good for that. And this one, as soon as I slipped it, I just undid a couple of buttons and slipped it over. But that one really suits me. I just put it on and I felt like $1 million because I think I do suit darker colours. I don't know if I suit this one as much. It still looked nice and it will go well with that, as I say, the green corduroy. But that looks really good on. It fits perfectly as well. So yes, I'm going to look at white stuff again because I've gone off Fat Face. Some of you might know I've gone off Fat Face because they never change through the seasons. It's always the same stuff, slightly different colours, but it's more or less the same stuff. And it was when it was on a holiday. I think it was when we went to Cornwall. And, oh no, I saw one man in Cornwall, in Bristol actually, riding a bike up a bit of an incline, puffing and panting, and he was wearing a Fat Face t-shirt that I own. Well, I did own it, I don't own it anymore. And I thought, oh, and then we were in Harrogate and I saw a man coming out of Waitrose wearing a Fat Face polo top that I also have, and both these men were, you know, nearly pushing up the daisies. So I thought, no, I can't wear them. I know I'm an old man, but I don't really want to, you know, shop in Fatface that's now, it seems to be the modern equivalent of Greenwoods, if you know what that shop was about, or Littlewoods. So I'm going to look at White Stuff again and get probably more shirts from White Stuff. I don't know if the trousers fit me, but the shirts, the classic fit shirts, so I haven't told you the price. This was £55, £34 outlet price. This one was £50 and £35. So I think one of the other shirt I put on, partly I was put off because I think I've seen Rishi Sunak in a similar shirt, similar colour, and there's no way I want to emulate that rat-faced. See, there's going to be an election now, just announced at the time of making this video. General election announced for the 4th of July, how ironic. So obviously I'm not voting. You know, you're just voting for more of the same shite, aren't you? More pedos, more perverts, more liars. So what is the point? I just don't see the point. So I will be ignoring all the crap that's going to be on the TV in the next few weeks running up to the election. Another thing I did yesterday, some of you might know, well, I'm going to London on Monday coming on my own. I did wake up in a cold sweat this morning thinking, oh crikey, I've got to go to London on my own. But you know, I'm sure I'll be fine. My mum does it on her own, and she's, you know, a frail old lady. Well, she's not frail. So, also, I'm going to London again in October when I'm going to East Grinstead for 5 nights in a Travelodge, and I'll be popping to London on the Saturday. I'm over there. I'm going down on a Thursday. So on the Saturday, I'm going to see a matinee performance of ABBA Voyage at 3 p.m. So that's my 3rd visit. But also, funnily enough, that same weekend, the Saturday and the Sunday, is a clean and tidy home show at some place called the Excel Centre in London, which is on the Elizabethan line. And it's £10 to go, and Pneumatic International and SIBO have exhibits there, and they're probably two of my favourite modern brands. Hoover being my favourite vintage brand. I don't like Hoover now, but my favourite brand, if I was just choosing a vacuum for myself, it would be a SIBO or a Pneumatic. So I bought a ticket to go, and I decided I'll go on Sunday. I thought I could try and squeeze it in on the Saturday, but doing that and ABBA Voyage same day, it's a bit sort of, I'd be worried about staying too long at the clean and tidy show and not getting to ABBA Voyage in time. So I checked so that there are still regular trains on a Sunday from East Grinstead every hour or so to London Victoria. So I'll be going on the Sunday. I'm not making any announcements, well, apart from this one. And I'll just go in and just have a little look round, and then I can't see myself being there more than 2 hours. And then I'll probably have a look, you know, go to some of the London shops, and that'll be, you know, that'll be my London visit finished for that trip. So Saturday, ABBA Voyage, Sunday, clean and tidy show and some shopping. So I'm going down on the Thursday to East Grinstead. So the first day will be travelling and booking in, getting sorted, and then I'll just walk around East Grinstead, get myself something to eat, etc. Then the Friday I might take a bus to Crawley and see how that's gone downhill. Saturday London, Sunday London, then Monday, my last full day in East Grinstead. I'm not sure what I'll do, maybe another walk around the general area, or I might go for a walk with my brother, who likes to do long walks. So he's not coming to London, he won't come to London with me, I don't think. So might go for a walk with him, and then it's back home on Tuesday. So yeah, my mum says, oh, you're getting very brave in your old age. And I suppose, yeah. Once, for me, as I've said, once I've done something once or twice and I know what to expect, I'm fine. It's just the fear of the unknown. That's what stops me and has stopped me in the past doing so much. I've refused so many things because of the fear of the unknown. I could have been on telly several times. or well, I did go on the radio, but first time I was asked to go on television was way back. It was for some junior watchdog program, some kids watchdog, and I just happened to write in saying, I think it's a bit cringy. I think the Christy Berg fan club is too expensive at £10, blah, blah, blah. And they sort of contacted me and said, do you want to appear on camera and say that? And I said, no. And then I had a request from tattoo fixers wanting to know if I had a tattoo I wanted to be removed or changed. I thought, no, I haven't. I'm being silly enough to have one. Sorry for you who've got tattoos. You know, it's your choice. It's your body, your choice. We have heard that before. Incidentally, I don't believe in that regarding the other thing, the killing of the babies. Against it. I lost at least one viewer when I said I was against that. Well, I'm against murdering innocent children. I mean, I don't care if I lose all your viewers. If you're for that, then that's up to you. So, I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, tattoo fixers. Thought I might have a tattoo that I wanted to removed or something. No, I look for it I look like well, I don't know, chopped liver when I'm naked. No, tripe. That's it. I was thinking not liver, because it's tripe. I look like tripe. Slightly leaner tripe now, but still look like tripe. And so no, I thought no. This body, God gave me this body, and I'm not going to graffiti. It's in the Bible not to do that as well, you know. Don't mark your skin. So I said no to that. And then I think the most recent one was some quiz show on ITV. Didn't last long, with Stephen Mulhern. That was, you know, as soon as I heard he was presenting, I thought, no, thank you. In the end, it was something to do with vacuums. They must have seen me on YouTube and thought I'd do some sort of. They wanted me to do. Like a challenge where I'd be blindfolded with some of my vacuums, and you know, with the blindfold on, they would turn on random ones and I had to say what they were. It's been done before anyway. It's not a new thing, that. So not a new idea. I said no. In the end, another collector did that and didn't do very well from what I saw. And apparently a lot of the vacuums, or some of the vacuums he took or were taken to be used in a show, got damaged. So, you know, I wouldn't have done that. I would have been fuming, because, you know, some of my precious machines had been damaged and I wouldn't have gone on anyway. So, so today, folks, after I finish speaking to you all, I've got my big lights up. It's probably a bit too bright for an informal chat. I've got a box to unbox. I'll do that now in a minute, and then I've got a shark vacuum upstairs that I brought with me that I need to make a full video of, so hopefully I'll get all that done today. My mum's out for most of the day. She's taking the neighbour over the road to the hospital. He's got to have some tests, you know, he's got to be probed, you know, anally, and also down his throat, I think, so he's having it up both ends. I mean, that might appeal to some folk. I think it's called a spit roast. But that's not what's happening in the NHS hospital. No, it'll be a lot of waiting about and humiliation and lubricated fingers. Not my cup of tea. Anyway, my mum, he can't drive after all these procedures. So my mum's taking him with his wife, and it's going to be a long do. So she's taking him to the hospital, and then I believe she'll be going to some nearby shopping area with his wife, look around shops, maybe have something in a cafe, and then bring him back. So my mum's probably out until about 3 p.m. Little Molly has gone home this morning. She was only here for a few days. Little Molly, bless her. So yes, when Mark came yesterday, just after 8, he had his fat rascal that I bought him from Betty's, and he's got a Yorkshire curd in the freezer ready to have on Saturday. It's Thursday today, isn't it? Yeah. So he's gone off now. He's gone off to London with his sister, his nephew Reese, and they'll also be meeting up with his friend Louise, and they're doing and I think Louise's daughter. and they're going to be doing the Chelsea Flower Show. They're 2 nights. They're doing Chelsea Flower Show one night, and I think his sister wants to go to the Tower of London for some reason. I went when I was a kid. It was a school trip. But his sister wants to go to the Tower of London. His nephew Reese has never been to London, and he wants to do one of those open top tour bus things. They're also going to be seeing Sister Act the musical, and they'll be going for a meal, and then they've got one day of Chelsea Flower Show action. Not really my cup of chamomile. I like gardens, but I'm not one that gets I don't get my fingernails dirty. I don't have green fingers, I don't think, apart from when I'm picking my nose. Oh, hello, Molly. Molly's having a good stretch over there. So yes, he's gone. He'll be coming back Saturday early evening, and then we're going back home. And hopefully the garden will be finished by then. And then Monday, I will be off to London town. Mark's dropping me off. And I have got first class tickets, so booked, reserved. So that's, good. So, and I've got it all written down, what I have to do when I get to London King's Cross, where I have to negotiate the underground to get to the hotel in Stratford, London Stratford, which is the hotel I stayed in before when we went to see Aber Voyage. So, yeah, that's lots planned. And then in a couple of weeks, we're all off to Northumbria to see houses, to stop with my mum and my eldest brother, 4 dogs, to stop in a cottage there. So we'll be doing a bit of filming for this channel from there, and if they've got a new vacuum cleaner or a new washer, I'll be making videos of those for my other channel. So that's it for today. I thought just do a little haul. I might even be going out. I might walk into town on Saturday, weather permitting, and just have another look. I don't know I'm just spending like this now tomorrow, but there might not be, the way the world's going, there might not be a tomorrow. So I'm justifying the clothes because I haven't bought new clothes for over a year. I thought, no, I'm just not. But trust me, that on looks really good. Well, I thought it did. It looks I look a bit less gammon wearing that. That's what some folk like me are referred to. A derogatory term, gammon. Only the best, finest gammon though, of course. I'm flashing, so it means I'm running out of doodah on my what's it. So I will go for today. I don't know if I'll check in with you later today or Friday or Saturday. This might be the end of this little vlog segment. But we'll see. The next vlog I do will be at home, and we'll see the garden, the new garden. I've seen some pictures and it's coming on very nicely actually. So I better get on making another video for my main channel. Thanks for watching, folks. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, thumb me up and subscribe and click the bell icon. All those things help me out greatly. So until the next time, thanks for all your comments, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye for now.